Welcome back to the show. It's the Off Script with the Bag and Nuts crew. It's your man Belly D. Williams in the building. Oh, Tommy Guns didn't want to do his intro part, so I guess
Oh, my bad, yo.
I'm saying?
I didn't hear the I didn't hear the invite. And yes, it's your boy Tommy Guns here, as always.
Oh man, hey, welcome to 2025, man. It's February 23rd on a Sunday evening at 7:23. When I'm at the time of recording this show, man. It's been a very interesting couple last month or so. You know what I'm saying, with the new president, but we're not finna talk about that because we talk about that a lot. But it's just one thing that I want to tell you about, right? Check this out. P game. I was trying to have a decent conversation with somebody I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Nothing about whatever. You know what I'm saying? And out the blue, this person just open up and decides they want to take shots at Democrats. I'm like, you know what? I don't really like talking politics on a personal level when I'm not doing a show or something like that. So I prefer not to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? But she decided to keep going. So I just said, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then she want to bring up the migrants and stuff like that, talking about how horrible they are. They didn't stole from her. They didn't did this. They didn't did that. And I'm sitting here like, not to be cruel or anything like that, but this is not what I want to discuss with you. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not what I want to discuss. So she want to keep going. And I'm like, you know what? What about the farms and stuff that these people are working? Because it don't seem like you're willing to go out here and work. And she said, oh, you wanted them Democrats. You think they need to be treated fairly. I'm sorry. Every person on the planet should be treated fairly, but yeah. So I'm gonna tread the water lightly. This female caught attitude and hung up on me because I didn't agree with what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Why do people always want to catch attitudes and be all huffy puffy when you don't agree with what they say? You know what I'm saying? We can just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's like me and you. We don't always agree on certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't affect our friendship. You know what I'm saying? You like Chester Cheetah. I like making fun of Chester Cheetah. You don't like Slow Joe. I say we don't need to beat up on the elderly. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's it.
I think a lot of what has happened to our society as a whole, somewhere down the line, we started teaching tolerance, which being tolerant isn't a good thing. Like, because that means we're just putting up with you, which means we're on the borderline of breaking down. What we need to teach is it's okay to agree to disagree. Um, and a lot of people don't know how to separate that. Like, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. That's the great thing about this country, living in this country. We have the right to believe what we want to believe, as long as those beliefs don't incite a type of violence or you don't act on the violent, because technically you can believe in violent things as long as you don't act on them violent things to impede another person's safety. That's fine.
January 16th, January 6th.
I mean, that's also possible, but I was also thinking about the Ku Klux Klan. They don't like blacks, which is fine. Their speech is protected, that's fine. But they cannot expect to do certain things, certain acts of violence, and expect not to be retaliated against or be known, not without consequence. And I think that's the deal. I think a lot of us have to understand that everything has consequence. Your beliefs have consequences. Your actions on those beliefs have consequences. So, when it comes to politics, because people get heated in their debates. I get it. It's okay to be passionate. It's okay to believe. But I'm not about to. I could agree to disagree with a lot of people on a lot of things, and I'm like, all right, cool. How you think is how you think. So, that's just.
Just like them people that tried to get some stuff started in Cincinnati and got ran up off the block. Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
What happened in Cincinnati? I'm
It,
unaware.
it was some neo Nazis. They had to come down to Cincinnati and talk. They did all this stuff talking about, oh, we finna run the monkeys up out of here, and it was
That didn't
maybe
happen.
nah, it didn't happen. It was like maybe about 50, maybe 100 of them, and all of them got ran off the block when the entire city started coming up. And they thought they was gonna have police escorts, and that didn't work out too well for them. So,
Um, I mean, to be fair, that's how it should be. If you want to be racist and you want to spout your things, I mean, kudos for you having the,
the
cojones.
cojones to try it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the cojones. At least you guys went down there. What you call it? Y'all wasn't out here internet thugging or doing it to people you knew wouldn't fight back. Y'all went down to the nasty natty, and got handled. Okay.
hey man, you know what? I'm a Michigan man to my end of my lifespan. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I don't like Ohio. I don't. But it's one thing though I can truly say. It's two cities in Ohio that I really mess with, and that's Cincinnati and Dayton. Them boys down there don't play, man. They is flipping hilarious, dog. You know what I mean? You may not think they would just pop off because some of you go down there, it's like going down south. Some people are just so friendly and nice and stuff like that. But they have flipped that switch with the quickness. So shout out to my people down in Cincinnati, man. I got number love for y'all. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, Cincinnati is like it's like a bubble in Ohio. They don't even mess with everybody else in the state of Ohio. It's just like I don't know. I want to just say it's like something phenomenal down there.
Every state has their, spots, and Natty and Dayton for you is them. I I like you. I don't have no beef with Ohio outside, like, just being our rivals, but I give them their due respect. I mean, hell, I ain't gonna lie. Because you're talking about Dayton, what you call it came up out of Dayton. Too bad they broke down, but they
Ooh.
were a good running force. Tonight's conversation.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
that
yeah.
they came up out of Natty. No, I'm sorry, they came up out of Dayton. Um,
I
and
don't have no problem with them. It just some of the women on there they say some stuff just like mm, yeah. I'm glad I'm not on that stage because I probably would have said something ignorant because sometimes they hit them buttons where you got to show your ignorance. So
I will admit they definitely, some of them. The one I'm thinking of actually ran to another podcast. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, maybe she does it for the clickbait to spark the controversy, but a lot of the stuff she says, I'm like, you definitely aren't that bright, are you? Like, I can, like, your logic, you got to be saying it for the clickbait. You can't be, because like originally when the one I'm talking about started out, she seemed kind of sensible. It was like, oh, okay, cool. But then as the things go on, as time went on, she's on this new podcast with a group of people. And it's got to be a role she's playing, because she made a comment about single. She said, if I was a man, I would definitely break my neck to date single mothers. And I'm like, you sound stupid, but okay. In the sense of this, single mothers, I'm not downing them as nothing like that, but you have to also look at it from a man's thing. No man, I ain't gonna say no man, but men don't have a problem dating women with kids. The problem comes with everything that comes after it, such as the baby daddies, the authority that needs to be set down in the rules of play. That's where a lot of men have a problem with. But she's on here just spouting just nonsense just to try to, just to try to say, hey, you're saying something. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna sound like a real dictator here, and I'm okay with that. But I do often feel like a lot of people don't need to be heard. Now, you have the right to your opinion. I'm not stopping your opinion, but a lot of y'all don't need the internet. A lot of y'all don't need to talk because the foolishness that comes up out of your mouth is beyond ridiculous. She went on to say that, which made no sense. She said that the men that pretty much end up running the country are lames. And I'm like, that's interesting. The ones that run the country, like the guys that aren't out here partying, the men that are actually out here handling business, they're lames. But those are the same lames who end up running the country or running companies. And you think you should be with one of these lame dudes now that they're popular because they got the Fortune 5,000 company, Fortune 500 cover of the magazine. No, 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 no. If you thought I was lame before, guess what? I'm
I'm
lame in
lame
this
now.
money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But she
No.
says stuff like this, and it's like, you don't need a platform. You need to sit somewhere and be quiet, and I firmly stand on that.
I'm a chime in on that. I'm gonna say she probably don't need to sit down and be quiet somewhere. She need to sit down and talk to somebody to work out her deeper issues that she's having because a lot of stuff that a lot of people say. So I can even admit it. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the stuff that I say, I just like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that way I shouldn't have said it because it's some stuff that I say. A lot of it's just jokes, but I really hurt people's feelings and everything like that. So I usually come with diapers and tissue so Buttercup can be okay. But most of the times, it's just they just can't handle the hard truth. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel that females need to be put on pedestals and things of that nature and be treated a certain way. And I have no problem treating a woman special. I don't ever get me wrong about that. I have no problem treating a woman special, but I'm not going to put her on a pedestal and she treat me like an afterthought. So if I'm an afterthought, I'm gonna stay an afterthought, and I'm not gonna push the issue no further than what it is. We're good. Once that line is drawn, we are absolutely crystal clear fine. Period.
Well, I think a lot of the issue today with women and like the whole pedestal thing. Um, I'm gonna take it from the top here. I think everybody should be treated with respect,
Right.
and I think women should be treat you. Let's go at it like this. I think men should be gentlemen. Okay, and me being a gentleman has nothing to do with me putting a woman on a pedestal. Like if I'm gonna treat a woman with respect regardless. Um, and that's across the board. I think a lot of people, if I just think like if a lot of men knew how to just be gentlemen, just be a gentleman. Okay. Now how she acts and reacts, that's totally on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna open the door for you. And and I'm gonna tell you right now, I would say I'm a gentleman, but I also know how to put my foot down about certain things. So like, and I know a lot of men, a lot of people who hear my voice, men and women, they have seen or experienced, a guy holds the door and they just walk in and don't say thank you or anything. And I'd be the first one to say when they do that, you're welcome. And I say it extra loud. And a lot of them be like, oh yeah, thank you. And I'm like, but see, my whole deal is this: like, I'm always gonna be a gentleman, but I'm not gonna. I think a lot of times we as society think being a gentleman means being walked over, and that's not actually true. Is being a gentleman just means you have manners and you know how to give respect to where it's due, you know. Um, but I think a lot of women look at gentlemen, and a lot of men too look at being a gentleman as being a sucker. And I can't do anything about a person's perception. I could just tell you what mine is and how I move, you know. So, and as far as putting them on the pedestal, we do that, and we shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because hey, a lot of people ain't pedestal worthy.
Sure
you
isn't.
know. And you know, for all those who might get offended because I said that, such so be it. A lot of y'all ain't pedestal worthy. A lot of men ain't pedestal worthy. A lot of women are not pedestal worthy. Um, it is what it is, you know. But we wouldn't put people on pedestals, honestly, if we learn to just commonly respect people. Like, all right, you cool, but no matter how famous a person gets, they all put their pants on the same way. Well, if you're a man, you should put your pants on the same way. And if you're a woman, you probably put your pants on the same way too, except you guys like to do a little hop and a skip to get the pants up over the hump.
That's a
But
beautiful sight, though. That is a beautiful sight. I can't front on that one. Like,
but
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, everybody is born and everybody dies, you know, and that's what people have to, you know, realize. That's the nature of life, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, man. It's just I'm guilty of I'm a gentleman, no matter how much I try to pretend that I'm not. I am. I ain't gonna lie. I am a gentleman. I try my best not to show how much of a gentleman I am, but people judge me because they walk. Girl, move, dog. Move. Don't go over there. Nah, people judge me for a lot of stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? They just happen to catch me when I'm not talking to a female. I'm talking to a four-legged female dog. You know what I'm saying? They happen to catch me at that, and they feel that I treat all women like that. Look, man. Matter of fact, I got a good one. I got two good ones. Two good ones, real quick. I'm on Facebook, right?
mhm.
I'm chilling. I'm in this group. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This young lady had on her nightgown on what she want to wear for a man to do this, that, and the other. And at first, I'm just like, oh, you know, this looks nice. You know what I'm saying? You know, boom, keeping it moving. Then I don't know what comment that she made that made me respond back again. And I said, something about the pull-out game is strong. So she was talking about she ain't trying. This is what I said. I said this the outfit you wearing looked like a no rubber night, right? And
Okay.
she was like, I'm not trying to get pregnant. I'm like, all right, don't worry about it. The pull-out game is strong. Plus, I got plan B's on stash by. You know what I'm saying? If it really get bad, you know what I'm saying? We got hangers and pushing people down the steps.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm saying it in a sarcastic, joking way. You know what I'm saying? And I actually said that it was time when you know, when you put the work in, you know what I'm saying, you get pounded into the mattress. And you know, she gonna send me a message talking about I ain't one of them that you can just talk to any kind of way and everything like that. And I'm sitting here like, why are you sending me a direct message for? It was a comment on the post, and I'm done with it. I'm moving on. So she talking about she'd catch me out in the streets and gut me like a fish, and then turn around and say all this crazy stuff. I still got the message in my phone. I send it to you so you can read it and whatnot. And then turn around and block me so I couldn't respond back to it. And I'm sitting here, and then get me kicked out the group that I was in, then invited me into another group that she made. I'm like, come on now, where's the sense in that? Where is the sense? What sense would that make?
Oh, you know how women are, man. A lot of women, they, they don't. Women. This is what we have to understand. All right, women by nature are emotional creatures, and a lot of times when they move in a certain way, you really do just have to look and be like, all right, cool. And as men, we have to learn to look at that and logically move. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, you wanted to showboat. I get it. You wanted to showboat. She wanted to show you how bad she was by saying that. But you're not really about that life. You had to be tough because, somebody whispered in your ear, right? Somebody whispered in your ear and said, "Oh, I wouldn't let him say all that." Woo, woo, woo. So women are each other's worst enemy. Okay, because a lot of times they literally do, um, they literally do tell each other shit that is counterproductive. Um, and it's messed up. You know, all that, all that rah 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 about she'll gut you like a fish. Okay, what movies you been watching? Okay, because that's straight out of the movies. I'm gonna gut you like a fish. I'm like, okay, all right, all
These
right.
damn dogs over here.
You can miss me with the foolishness. So that's all that is, man. Don't.
Yeah, I know, man. It was just, I just looked at it like, are you serious right now? Right? I just can't believe, like, why would you even, you know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. Why I don't understand how people really taking Facebook so serious. I'm like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? My name ain't Belly D, but even on Facebook, it say Belly D. That's not me in real life. You know what I'm saying? And people be swearing that's them in real life. No, this is not. This is a fairy tale. This is nope, not gonna go there. But
No,
all
you
this,
might as well because you open the
nah.
can. Mm-mm.
Because you know what? The Transformers, they play make believe every day, and it is what it is. So
Yeah, yeah. That's the truth. That's an actual truth. That's like now I understand people might get offended at it, but the truth doesn't. The truth isn't any less honest or any less what it is because people get offended by it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you hurt you hurt my feelings, you offended me. Okay, well, the truth does that. That's nothing new. The truth is always gonna hurt people's feelings. That's why people don't really like it. You know? Even people who live by the truth, there are times where they don't want to hear it. Now that don't mean they don't want truth, but sometimes you don't want to hear it. I had my good buddy Scott tell me something, and when he told it to me, and I love Scott like a brother from another mother. Truly, he is. I wanted to swing on him.
my God,
I did. I did because
he must have hit a nerve for real, dude.
he did. But the reason I wanted to swing on him, and it wasn't nothing like that. We were talking on the phone. I wanted to swing on him, but he was absolutely right in what he said to me at that time. And the only reason my knee jerk reaction was to be like, yeah, if we was in person, I'd be swinging on him, is because what he said was absolutely true. So, we have to learn that what he said was he didn't lie about anything he said. The truth was what it was. I just didn't want to hear it. And a lot of times that's us in a nutshell. Like, especially in this society, we don't like hearing the truth, but we're faced with the truth every day. So we try to rewrite the narrative, but no, the truth is the truth. Like you say, the Transformers are out here living the best life and they best lie. I'm like, yo, it's crazy, you know.
Hey, you know what? What they eat don't make me go to the bathroom, so I really don't care.
Hey,
Do you? Do you?
until they're in the bathroom next to you trying to tap your foot.
Hey, Look, check this out. Look. No, man. No, real talk. All BS to the side. If you in the same bathroom with me, I don't care. Look, I don't care. Now, if you want to touch, then we have a problem. But you can look all you want to. I mean, hey, you want a picture? I'll send you a picture. But the touchy feely part, nah, we're not doing that. That's not the cup of tea that we finna drink around here. So
that is, yeah, but the problem is that's the cup of tea they trying to feed you. Not all, but there's a group that's trying to feed you that same cup of tea. So
hey, they can try all you want to. I'm a stand-up guy and I stand on business. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10 toes down all the way around. You know what I mean? So people can try all they want to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you feel whatever, well, you can feel whatever you want to feel, as long as you ain't feeling me. You can have it all over on TV, whatever your coalition is, whether it's you the pink and blue or the red, white, and blue or the rainbow coalition or whatever you is. I don't give a crap. I really don't. If it ain't messing with my greens and whites is going into my bank account, I don't care. Now, when you start messing with them, look, my ears is popping up like, hey, what's going on around here? Now, we got issues, and we're going to have some serious issues once you start messing with my greenbacks. And everybody going around talking about, oh, I don't like them because of what? Because of who they sleep with? Are you sleeping with them? If you ain't sleeping with them, it shouldn't bother you. You know what I'm saying? That's like people that be dealing with the animals. I don't those I can already say I don't like them. I don't like them. Because hey, look, for real. Because if you messing with an animal and that animal end up getting killed and put on my plate, and there's some foreign DNA in there that shouldn't be in there, yeah, we got issues. Yeah, we gonna have some serious issues. We gonna have some
you should take that issue up with the cooks and really the people who prep the food. That's who your issue should come in because y'all didn't wash y'all food.
Oh, I got a problem. I got a custody. It's the chain of custody gonna have a serious problem from the farm to the plate. We gonna have some problems from the farm to the plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But you know, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to keep it a buck. Just trying to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Because whoo. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, dog. That's what's been jumping off this week. And my homegirl, she had made a post on Facebook the other day. No, today. It was today. Yeah, she made a post on Facebook, right? This lady actually the guy on a date and whatnot, right?
Sure.
So they go out to eat and everything like that. I'm reading the post, right? And you know me, that asshole is building up on the inside as I'm reading this message. She talking about she asked him on the day, and when the bill came, the waiter gave it to him, and he gave it back to her for her to pay because she asked him out, right? Mm-hmm. And she up there like he gay and all this other stuff. He ain't a real man, and he went off on her, told her about herself and everything like that, right? Mm-hmm. She had to call her mama to send her some money so she can pay for her food so she can leave and whatnot. And you know me, the asshole that I am, I'm sitting here like, she need to call her mama to pay for that food. I mean, she used her mouth to eat the food. She used her mouth to pay for the food.
I knew. There we go.
I'm just saying. Saying. What you thought I was? Hey, I'm belly deep, baby. I'm gonna be off the hinges when necessary. You know what I'm saying? And my homegirl read my response and was cracking up behind it because it's the truth, though, man. I mean, why would you go out on a date? If a woman asks me out on a date and she don't pay for it, I'm not finna have to call anybody and say, hey man, shoot me blase split or this, that, and the other so I can pay for this meal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do that. Cause when you leave out the house, you're supposed to bring twice as much whatever it's supposed to cost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like how some of these people, like it was, like, I can't remember what video I was watching. Old boy and him and his girl was out.
Mm-hmm.
He the only dude at the table. And they expect him to pay for all these other 12 different females. The
Yeah.
bill was like $4,000 or something. Calling him weak and everything like that. And I'm like this, nah, y'all foolish. Just because he the man at the table, he ain't your man at the table. You know what I'm saying? It's the birthday girl, it's his girl. That's like, say it's my situation. I'm paying for my food and my girl food, and I'm gonna leave a tip. Y'all squander this all up together. They up there popping bottles and everything like that. I don't know what restaurant they went at because the bill came back like $6,000. I don't I don't know what y'all was. I don't know what they was eating that cost up to $6,000 for 12 people. You know what I'm saying? I know some Louis the 18th is $100 a shot, and it didn't seem like they was that drunk to me. If that's the case, and y'all must have been trying to kill a whole $13,000 bottle. You know what I'm saying? To get up to $6,000 for dinner, and y'all expect the man to pay for it. I don't care if he a millionaire. He shouldn't fit that bill. He shouldn't.
So the video, what I think the video I think you're thinking about, or I'm thinking you're talking about, I don't know if those be skits, but I'm gonna speak to it on this because I know how to eliminate this whole situation right here. Since I'm paying for the bill, can I hump on them too? I no that's a leg- that that's a no. This is a legitimate question
It
because
is.
my whole deal is if I'm feeding you, I'm financing you. So let's go ahead and get that third F in there.
We're gonna do the
Okay.
triple F around here.
That we might, and I'm gonna tell you now that would stop a lot of the foolishness. If your friends are gonna come out, because let's start at the top of this. First of all, one, I totally agree with you. You don't go out nowhere with no money in your purse. I don't care if money on you, man and or woman. You never know what could happen. Somebody's car could decline. You might catch a flat tire, so now you have to pay for your flat tire and you should always be prepared. I don't know what this bum society, who taught these kids these new people coming up the etiquettes, but that's first. You should never go anywhere without something on you to be able to cover your meal and extra expenses. Two, um, the second thing I want to get on, um, this is also another etiquette. Whoever does the inviting out should be ready to pay. So if I invite my friend out, hell, if I say, "Hey, Mike, roll with
Yo,
me. I'm about to come. I'm about to go. I'm about to hit Longhorn. Want to roll?" Now, you can. Let's say you say yes. I'm gonna give you two scenarios. You say yes. All right, cool. Meet you up at Longhorn. Now, for me, I'm gonna foot the bill. Okay, because I was like, hey, you want to roll with me, right?
right?
So for me, I'm gonna foot the bill because my dad always taught me whoever does the inviting out should be able to foot it. The other scenario, let's say you say, "Hey Tom, I would, but I ain't got the cash on me. I ain't got no money." At that point, it's up for me to tell you, "All right, I'll catch you next week," or I'll be like, "Hey, don't worry about it. Just roll with me. I just want company." Boom. So that covers both scenarios. Okay. And now let's go to the third scenario with these women. they, as I said, they want this, they want the birthday girl. First of all, it's the birthday girl. Y'all should be trying to celebrate her.
Pretty
Y'all
much.
should be getting the cheapest meal while she gets the most expensive, and y'all should be chipping in to help her. Why are y'all trying to live up off of her and be freeloaders off of her expense? Like y'all, a lot of these women that do that are the most bummest bras I've ever heard.
Bottom
And then,
feeders.
and then on top of that, back to my point, so you want her man to pay for it. Cool. That's cool. And in the video I think you're talking about, the girl was getting her his girlfriend was getting on him for not paying for them. I know how to cut that out. Cool. All right, so since I'm paying, I could bang all these chicks then? Matter of fact, since I'm paying, I am begging all these chicks. They wanted my financial help, then I'm gonna get their sexual help. I guarantee you, if men and women started approaching it like that with this whole friend group, it dinner will only be for two from now on.
Hey man, you know what? Since Fantastic Four coming out, I got a another F to go with that. Feed them, finance them, F
Freedom.
them, and forget them. You know what I'm saying? We got the Fantastic Four round here. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a little ignorant with it, but still though, man, because that's I just don't I just don't understand it. You want somebody to feed you, take you out, and, mm-mm-mm.
And
and,
on
and
some, wait, on some, don't forget on somebody else's birthday.
right, it's not your birthday; it's someone else's birthday that you want them to fit the bill for, and you just benefit from it. That's not how we do around here. That is what we call true utter madness. But people sit here and go through this stuff like, "Oh, you a man, you supposed to pay for us." No, I'm not. I'm not your man. If you need a little help, okay, cool. I help you out. But I'm not finna do all this on my. I'm not lift. If I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship with her. I'm not in a relationship with y'all. Y'all not sister wives. If y'all sister wives, then okay, cool. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But sister wives gonna do what sister wives gonna do, and it is what it is at the end of the day. But a lot of people want to say, "Oh, it's this way, it's that way. You supposed to do this, you supposed to do that." Like I was having a discussion with somebody, like I was discussing with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell them, I'm like, man, I'm not trying to do mental gymnastics with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Half y'all don't even know what y'all all want, but y'all constantly keep saying what y'all want. And most of the time, y'all just want to be men any freaking way. Being up there talking about how you figure we want to be men. Why do y'all want to peg another man for? You're being a man. That's all it is. Y'all want total control over the situation, but don't want the responsibility of being in total control. Y'all want the responsibility of a child, but get treated like a female, but won't overseeing control like a man. No, that's not how we're gonna do that. You want to be in control? Be in control. Now, if you want to fall back, fall back. You know what I'm saying? How can you be a leader if you ain't willing to be you got to be a follower before you can be a leader? And that's what a lot of people have a problem with. Oh, I'm in control. I'm in control. But okay, what could control have to do with it though? A lot of people don't understand. Control is something else. You know what I'm saying? Heavy is the crown upon the king's head, and people ain't got a strong enough neck to hold that crown up. I'm just saying though, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to take digs at just women. I'm not. It's a lot of strong, independent women out here that deserve all the credit in the world they deserve. Yes, they do. But some of them don't deserve it. And there's a lot of men out here that get treated like a king. You ain't even the king, you ain't even the court jester. You're a pawn. And you want to know why you get played all the time. You want to know why you always end up in the friend zone. You always want to know why you this, that, and the other. You got more female in you than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I may love a lot of people. I may care for a lot of people, but once you show me that I'm not getting no reciprocity. How you pronounce that shit?
Reciprocity.
Yeah, that. I'm just saying, some words I just can't pronounce. I'll be trying my
Yeah,
best. You know what
reciprocity.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're not getting no or you're not getting any type of reciprocation. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
If I'm not getting nothing in return, then I mean, at the end of the day, what am I doing it for? I'm doing it because I'm a good guy. I already know I'm a good guy because I'm freaking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I was put on this planet to be awesome, and that's what I am. Awesome. So at the end of the day, I'm not finna run to. I'm not finna Who made that song? Monica. Who can I run to?
Oh, who can I run?
Yeah. At the end of the day, who can I run to when I need love, when I need help? I'm gonna put my shoes on one shoe at a time. I go to work 6 days a week. I don't want to go to work. I hate going to work. But guess what? DTE say otherwise. My television bill say otherwise. My heat, light, gas, water, food, transportation. Hell, it says otherwise. Get your ass up and go to work.
Bumped them.
I wish I could sit at home and do nothing. I wish I could make money in my sleep. I sleep 12 hours a day. Make money while I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I have to get up and I got to grind. And I'm not out here, okay, I'm typing on the computer all day. Type. Yes, I'm all, yes. No, we ain't doing that. I'm out here using my back, my feet, I'm a blue collar guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I deserve more credit than I get. A lot of men deserve more credit than they get. And it's another thing. My man Billy was telling me we put up some stuff, and he was talking about a real man that goes out here, take care of his family, and get home. He's supposed to eat before anybody, before the kids, before the woman, everything. Real talk. And I can respect that, and I feel that because it's like this. If I get up and go to work and I provide enough to make sure y'all get whatever y'all want at any time of the day, when it's dinner time, my plate gets sit in front of me first. We're going to sit there, we're going to hold hands, we're going to pray. Then we're going to eat like a family. But my plate should be sitting in front of me first. And for the women out there that say a real man take care of all the bills, guess what? That's part of it. If I'm taking care of all the bills, you bring me my plate sitting in front of me before the kids, whether it's my kids, step kids, foster kids, anything. My plate gets sitting in front of me first. And the killing part about it is these women out here always going to say, my kids come first. No, that's not how that goes. That's not, I'm sorry to tell you, but at the end of the day, that's not how that goes. Because it's like this. If we plan on spending our life together. I come before your kids, respectfully. I'm not saying they're not important. If something emergency come up, they don't get priority. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: once they turn 18 and move out the house, and if these kids has always been a top priority over me, we're strangers. I don't know you. And that's when you hear a lot of couples say, we stayed together for the kids. You're right. You did stay together for the kids because y'all don't know each other no more. Y'all are strangers. And a lot of people don't want to accept that. You know what I'm saying? You constantly keep putting another child come in. You have one child. Nope, that created a gap between y'all. Then you have another child. That created a gap between y'all. Because you could just take a married couple right now. Had a kid stand up there. Had a mother and father stand up there, right next to each other first. Then add a child in. Where do the child go? On the outside of each parent? Nope. They go right in the middle. Right? Then another child come right in the middle. Right? You see the gap between the wife and the husband keeps getting bigger per child. Then when the kids is gone, that gap is still there. So we don't even know each other no more. We're strangers. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to accept that for being the truth, though, but it is. Either the child gonna go on the side of the mother or the child gonna go side of the father. You still gonna get love the same way. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, look, if this is my wife and I'm gonna spend my life with her, look, I come before your kids and you come before my kids. Period. But a lot of people don't want to accept that for what it is, and everybody wants to say, "Oh, my kids come first. This mine. These my kids." And that's another thing. People that had kids and always they weaponize their kids and don't even realize they weaponize their kids. These are my kids. No, I thought we laid down together and had these kids. So these is not your kids. They're not my kids. They're our kids. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother can of worms. I don't really feel like opening, but I'm gonna drop this one last jewel on that. And people want to know why men want to have abortion, because men want to have abortion because they don't want to deal with that. I don't want to. If we ain't together, all right, cool. I have no problem. If you need some support when I don't have the child and everything like that, cool, no problem. You get support, but don't weaponize my child against me. Damn the cars, damn the houses, damn all the other toys and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's the greatest gift that you could have gave to me, and you think I'm not going to have your back? Come on now, let's not do that. We're better than that. But these women out here, and I know some people, they weaponize their kids against each other. And that's wrong. This my child. I had him. But guess what? Let's say we had this child. I had this child with you at 23. That child been rolling around in my nutsack for 23 years before you spent 9 months with it.
So not what necessarily, because
man, we ain't talking about the semantics about that solo late night shows. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you get my point. They've been rolling with me for all this time, and you just an incubator for like 9 months. You know what I'm saying? That's all you is. I just need you to hold it in the oven for 9 months. Boom, bread done. Give me what's mine and be gone. You know what I'm saying? But man, I didn't think I had that in me today. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, it is what it is.
You all right over there?
Yeah, man, I'm super. Thanks for asking. Nah, man, it's just something I've just been thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna tell me they was pregnant. I'm like, oh, congratulations. Like, it's yours. Like, nah, we ain't never sleep together. My bad. We ain't never spend no time together because I don't spend the night because I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I double up. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mace album, I double up. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we almost at that hour mark, man. You got any shots you want to give out, man?
I got a shout out to my wife.
Man, why you sound so sleepy, brother?
Oh, I'm not, man. I'm over here listening. No, I give a shout out to my wife. Even though, sometimes she like to mess with me. I actually gotta say she has my back, and it's pretty dope. Give a shout out to all the working men out there, to all the working people that's just trying to get by and get through this winter and make it to the summer. And just shout out to everybody that's just trying to make it, keep it moving, not trying to bother nobody. They just trying to have a ball and hump them all.
I respect that. Let's see. What can I say? Oh, join my motorcycle club, the Righteous Son. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling the bike out March 1st. Yeah. I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So holla at your boy, the Righteous Son on Facebook. Be posting up a lot of new stuff. Shouts out to the hardworking mothers out there. Shouts out to the hardworking men out there. Shout out to Donald J. Trump, Mr. 47. President of the United States. For one particular reason, and that reason is if a man got to pay child support, he can file him on his taxes.
Hey.
You got to look, even though it may be bad for a lot of people, but you got to find the good in everybody. And I find that pretty damn good. Shout out to the Donald for doing his thing, man. And keep it entertaining. And I'm gonna say the most funniest thing I've been saying all year long is when that child was in the Oval Office and it told you to shush, the president is speaking, and I thought you was the president. But hey, it is what it is. And on that note, that's it. That's all. And I'm gone.
Peace.